Is the font okay or I have to increase the font? Yeah. So normally whenever we take any semaphore, the variable is going to be integer variable, okay, and this starts and the variable is going to be with the alphabet S. Now why we have to take this integer variable, we'll see that first. And just before proceeding to the semaphore, just I'll show you something additional. Suppose if you take a general while loop, I'll take a while loop, okay, and I'll take some condition. I'll write some statements to be executed, okay. Then I'll close the while loop. This how the while loop is going to be for us. This is a syntax we can say. These are statements that are going to be executed over here. Okay. So for this statements, whatever we take, whatever while loop that we are going to take, condition followed by a statement followed by closing of the while loop. Now here until the condition of the while loop is true, the statement is going to be executed. And when the condition is false, it will come out of the while loop. That is what is the general thing that we have learned about while loop from the right from C language, that is very first semester. Apart from this, suppose here if we come to this braces and the statements, this complete thing are going to be optional for us. Even I can write a while loop something like this. I can write just while followed by a condition. Okay, I'll not write any statement, but I'll keep something like semicolon. Here, what is the difference between the while loop which I have written earlier and the while loop which I have written now? Following me? Everybody able to get my voice? Yes? No? Fine. I want you people to be active and answer to whatever I'm asking. Clear? Now, coming to the difference between both the things. Here, if the while condition is true, it is going to execute this statement and come out. But here, I did not write any statements. So what will happen is, as I did not write any statements, if the condition is true, it is not going to execute any statement, but it is going to repeat the while condition itself, as it does not have any statement, because I have terminated with a semicolon. So it will not go further to the next line. The condition is true, it will just repeat in this line only. It is going to repeat in this line only. It will not move further to the next lines. Whereas here, if the condition is true, it will go to the statements. But here, as I don't have any statement, if the condition is true, it will repeat in the time. The condition is false, it will not execute anything at all. It will not execute anything at all. That is how it is going to be. Here, if the condition is false, nothing is going to be executed. Fine. Now, based on this, we are going to write a program. So, as I have said in semaphones, we are going to have two things. First one is wait, okay, and second one is signal. That is what we have seen from previous 2 or 3 classes. Now, I'll write a simple function for wait and simple function for signal. Okay, so I'll write a function for wait like this. I'll write wait and I'll take a condition as S. I'll start the function. Okay, now inside this function, I'll take a while loop. Okay, I'll take a condition S less than or equal to 0. The condition that I am taken is S less than or equal to 0. Here I am not going to write any statement, just I am going to terminate with a semicolon. Then in the next line, what I'm going to do is s is equal to s minus 1. Okay, this is a function I've written for weight. I'll explain you this function. The same way, I'll write a function for signal also. Signal of s is a condition. Okay. Now the function signal, here what I'm going to write is just I'm going to increment the value of s. S is equal to s plus 1. I'm not writing any coding for signal, just I'm incrementing the value of s. So remember, s is weight is a function and signal is also a function. So here what happens exactly is, suppose if I call a function weight, let us assume that s value is something like s is equal to 1. Initially, let us assume the value of s to be 1. Okay. Now, when I call a function weight, it will come here. Weight of s. What is its value? What is its value that I have taken? 1. So when s value becomes 1, that is 1 resembles true or false. Is 1 resembling true or false? We have a values for true or false in C language. Remember them? 1 is for true, 0 is for false. Remember that? Okay. So s weight of 1. So it is coming inside. While 1 less than 0. Is 1 value less than 0? Is 1 less than 0 or greater than 0? Greater than 0. So this statement is not going to be executed. Condition is becoming false. So when condition become false, we'll come to the next line and s is equal to s minus 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 is? So its value becomes 0. I'll explain you in a programmatical way why I have taken this function. Just a simple example I have taken as well. Don't worry about that. So s value becomes 0. Here, now, same thing now, s value instead of 1, it became, what is s value now?